So thank you all for coming. When they asked me to come here and talk about data visualization, I thought, yeah, which topic can be, a little bit provocative nowadays. And I think talking about doing things analogic is one of the best or biggest provocations that we can have. We are in the digital age, and we are very, very worried about software and coding and all these kind of things. But at the end, when you start doing graph or charts or whatever you want to call it, most of the times you start drawing by hand. So that's why I want to present you some of the projects that I really like about in the last 2 years. Two of them are from our side, so sorry about that, but I had to do it. And the other 4 projects are from other studios. So yeah, as they mentioned before, I work at Bestiario, and the first project is DatabeersBCN. Maybe you know Moritz Stefane. Moritz Stefane is a freelancer based in Germany. He's maybe one of the best specialists in data visualization in the world. And last year he started to do something which is called DatabeersBCN. They started in Helsinki, in a workshop in Helsinki, and they've done 2 so far. The first one in Helsinki, and the second one was in Barcelona. So what they try to do is to represent data visualization using food. Okay, this is the first example. This is a cloak, cream and hue, so you can see which is what they are measuring is 1 minute of internet. It's equivalent to include 1 kilo of black beans cost $2. So it's something in order to look for different tweaks in order to do data visualization. This example is they are measuring actually tweets which support IS in Twitter. So where those tweets are coming from, the Syria 7.1% of the tweets were supporting IS, Pakistan 35%, and Belgium 31%. So they link that number to the spicy grade of the thing. Okay, so this is a second example. Zuckerberg pops how many people in Arab Springs using Facebook. So it's that. And this is one of my preferred is Halal Internet. You are doing basically a pie chart and the amount of accessible website, access via proxy or block websites, which are a lot. And this is a phantom map, as you can see. And the line is telling you the unemployment rate in Spain. So yeah, it's a fantastic idea. It was not mine, but I think it's super, super clever to do, So second one, this is our project. Since a year ago, we've been working with Fernanda and El Bulli team, and now they are doing a thing with Opinion. In France, it's a 3-year partner program. Basically, El Bulli team has developed a methodology, and now they are, helping brands and some other institutions to use that methodology in order to increase the creativity and the innovation of the brand. As you know, or maybe you don't, but Dom Perignon is one of the highest ranking brands in the champagne world. So they want to know what it makes them so special. So we have done, as you can see, it's not very. It's a plain diagram. So we have 3 actors in the area. One is the champagne. The other one is the actor, and at the end, all of them are mixing together. And we want to show you this. This is like a kind of example of another data visualization. What you are seeing here is a network, but it's a physical network. The papers are the different tasting of the different champagne that they have done. And if you look here, you can see that there are some words in each of the tasting. So each word may be repeated in another tasting. So when you have a common word, you take a line and you make that network thing. The third project is Tier Data. Is maybe one of the most successful projects in data visualization in the last year as well. Georgia Lupi, and I think it's, sorry because of that, is with 2 P's, I think. Georgia is running one of the most successful data visualization studios. It's called Accurate. They are based in New York. And Stephanie Kosavica is a freelancer. So what they decided is, okay, let's try to monitor our lives, and then one of them is living in London and the other one is living in New York. So they send this post. They both love to draw. That's why they like, and they are already in the 37 week, and it's really successful. Next one, have made this database kit by Jose Duarte. Jose is a Colombian designer, and I think a couple of years ago or so he started to do this project, but he has this very nice website, and this is the kit. So it comes with instructions in order to introduce you to the data visualization world with physical things. You have some sticks, and then you can do like things like that, which are much more efficient in our communication world, that are very interactive, interface. When people see that, it's like, okay, we get the message, okay? And this is another kind of the examples that Jose is doing around the world with workshops. And in the case of domestic data streamers, I think they are one of the best examples of Barcelona right now. They are based here. I think they come from the design world, and this is one of the things that they've done. Maybe you've seen it. It was in the Big Bang Data at the CCCV last year. Was this big exhibition, Big Bang Data, and it's a system that is tracking how much time are the people who are attending the exhibition in front of a given figure. So the longer is the people in front of that piece, the more sun is going to come back from that field. And this is the part of the exhibition where it was. And this is another very similar project as I showed you before of them. This was in the Contemporary Art Fair last year in Barcelona. And basically they asked people, where do you come from, what is your gender, your age, and they did what we did with Ferran, taking those lines from one point to the other. So you get a sense of the distribution of your visitors right away. And last but not least, it's a project that we just finished with Telefónica and the Barcelona City Hall, and it's basically we are trying, the City Hall wants to know where do people live and where do people work in Barcelona. So, as Caterina said, they used to make these survey, mobility surveys, it's 4 or 5 years, and now with this DatabeersBCN, they have a new way of doing this project. In this case, we are taking the data which is coming out from your mobile phones, and we are doing some hypotheses in order to know where do people live and where do people work. The goal is to know how much self-sufficient are the neighborhoods, in order to know how can I cover the jobs that I'm creating in my neighborhood with people who are already living in here, so that I don't need them to travel around the city to go in there. So yeah, thank you.